Hello everyone, today we will be doing, for my 29th mission, it's again Sentinel Insanity, I will be doing Helyme Eldfell Ashland facility. And if you guys don't know, that's like the facility where there's a bunch of enemies here, and always there's a bunch of enemies, and then you basically have to hack something, and then more enemies are gonna come. Okay, so you'll be mostly facing some Eclipse Troopers, Vanguards, and shit like that. Easy peasy here, just bring Miranda and Thane with you. You got both Overload, and also you get, whatchamacallit, you get Warps. You know, one thing I noticed is Warp and Overload do not share a cooldown, so you can use Miranda's Overload and Warp at the same time. Okay, so, if you notice how I map my hotkeys, I have 3 for Miranda's Overload, 4 for Thane's Warp, and 5 for Miranda's Warp. So, that's basically what my hotkeys are. And I just realized this today that Miranda's Overload and her Warp do not share cooldowns, which is amazing. Because it makes sense. I guess it really makes sense because one of them is tech ability and one of it is biotic, right? So yeah, so that's pretty cool. And I will definitely abuse that. So that's why Miranda's awesome. I haven't been using her because I think she's overpowered. But because of this, I think I will be using her more often. And also, which makes me realize, if it also applies to me, if I use my my armor, I wonder if it shares cooldown with my Warp. It shouldn't, right? So again, facing these guys now. So you got a bunch of enemies here. There's a trooper over there. Make sure you keep strafing to avoid them rockets, and just close combat these guys and shoot them down. This guy should die right here with a bunch of melee shots, and then make sure you turn on your power armor, tech armor when you're dead, when you are almost dead, and this game should be over. Oh, missing a warp there. That doesn't matter though. Finish this guy off with a melee or a shotgun blast. I don't know what I did there. Oh, make sure you strafe to avoid that shot. Strip off his layer of armor or shield. Miss that one, but he's dead with a shotgun blast in the face. Okay, so grabbing the medkit over here, and next part of the mission is basically unlocking this little mainframe here. It's basically just hack this mainframe right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go hack this mainframe right here. And let's see. Okay, no big deal here. So what you'll be facing is a bunch of troopers, vanguards, and even a commander. I think, is it called a commander? I'm not sure what it's called. No, just the boss of this mission. So I guess he's a commander level. He has 2 layers of armor before you can reach his health. Just a trooper here using Overload, and look, you can use Warp, right? You see what I mean? You can definitely use Warp while Overload is used. So right now, double Warp. This guy's strip off the Vanguard's armor and finish up with another Warp, warping this guy again, close range Warp, and yeah, killing this guy right here. It's with a bunch of melee shots. Yeah, more enemies over here using Overload and Warp, and then Overload. Come on, Overload. Bam. No, just Warp. Coming closer. A little bit danger here, but I turn on my tech armor and I'm back to golden again. So just take cover, give yourself a chance to boost up your health. Use Warp on this guy. Oh, actually, use Warp on that guy, the barrier guy, and shoot him with a bunch of close range shotgun shots, followed by a bunch of melee attacks. No problem. Okay, so now is probably the hardest part of this mission. Not really a challenge. I guess you get a bunch of troopers, heavy, and a bunch of vanguards, I guess. So finishing this guy off with a bunch more shots. A vanguard dropping a double warp attack on that guy. Takes down about 2/3 of his warp abilities. Oh, I keep getting flanked there. So there is an engineer here, there is a vanguard here, and there is a high level boss right there as well. I wonder if that's an engineer or is a high level boss. So it's Captain Voorhees. Oh no, I think Voorhees. Double warp on this guy to strip off his armor, and again melee him to death. Oh, there's a trooper right here. Just shoot him with a bunch of shots and melee him to death. And that's it. That concludes this mission. Pretty fucking easy, right? So yeah, It's just a fun mission just to get yourself warmed up for the real missions ahead. Once again, this is Ruffscruff signing off, and I'll bring you more Mass Effect 2 commentaries in the future. See you guys!